unfortunately, active pieces do not win games. And the reason I think this game is going to end very shortly is just because white has no targets. First of all, black can end the game immediately just by taking en passant and then trading knights. And then the rooks will probably come off pretty soon after that. But if black actually moves the knight away, he will be playing with a little bit of fire, because then the bishop could come out to c4. There's a knight check on c6. That could be really nasty. I don't think Nodirbek should do anything crazy, especially given the fact that he leads the tournament. I'll bet a silver dollar that we see e takes f3. Wesley recaptures either with a pawn or with the knight. And we're probably going to get a peaceful result here in the next couple moves.
E takes f3 is the type of move that you just respond to with knight takes f3. You swap those knights off the board, which is forced, I might add, because after the knight captures back on f3, the h4 pawn is under attack. And we see Nodirbek Abdusattorov on screen. He has been leading this tournament from start, and we're about to be at the finish. This is the penultimate round. And if he draws this game and Anish Giri does not win, then Nodirbek will still be in clear first heading into tomorrow's final round. Yes, en passant is allowed. That was just played by Abdusattorov. And I think, Danya, as soon as Wesley takes a seat, they will shake hands and agree for a draw.
I completely agree. We'll stay on this game for a bit. Now, what's amazing is that we outlined the cards that have to fall a certain way for Nodirbek to clinch first place after the penultimate round, after today. And just about an hour ago, some of those cards seem to be falling exactly that way. Jordan Van Forest was well on the way to defeating the second place Anish Giri. And now Praggnanandhaa is oh so close to holding Magnus Carlsen to a draw. And I think there was one other result that had to happen a certain way, but I forget which one it is.
Sorry, repeat that?
In order for Nodirbek to clinch first place with a draw against Wesley So, there's a couple of things that have to happen in a certain way.
No,
Jordan Van Forest used to be very likely to beat Giri.
Yeah, but it's impossible.
But he had to beat
Wesley. Exactly. So we see here that Nodirbek, he needs to beat Wesley, and since he's not going to do that, it means that tomorrow, it means the people who are chasing him still have a chance.
What a scrub. He couldn't even do that. I mean, doing his part. Now, all of that has
been thrown into chaos. Praggnanandhaa is going to do his part. Nodirbek could pieces in an endgame, and it feels like a draw is about to be made. He's looking at a score sheet in a way that indicates that the game is about to come to a close.
I think he's signing the score sheet
Wesley?
Even without Wesley's permission. He's just like, half signed. Here, now you signed it. He doesn't even have to offer the draw. Because these top players, they know when the draw is near, and in this case, there is no life left in the position. I'm very critical historically on draw offers, not in this type of position. When it's clear that it's going to be bishops of opposite color with a rook and 3 pawns each, that means that it's just a completely level game. And so for Abdusattorov, he wasn't in trouble today, Danya. He wasn't pressed. He probably wasn't stressed, but he has impressed all of us because he continues to lead this event, and he is just a teenager, and this field is super strong.
Yep, and we can see there Nodirbek looking up at his opponent. I think he's just offered a draw. We are going to get a handshake here, and there we go. Our first result of the day is a draw as the tournament leader holds Wesley So to a draw. He's drawn both of his games with the black pieces against Giri and against Wesley from a position of strength. So impressive. And as they sign the score sheets, we have to go back to the Magnus game because we've got some crazy developments there